Okay, we're gonna go on a quick test drive here. Shifts nice and smooth. Apply the brakes here. Brakes feel nice. The steering wheel doesn't shake or anything. Okay, we're gonna do a quick visual condition report. Now we're gonna look for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections, both inside and out, that I can find. So starting with the front right wheel, looking around the edge, got a little bit of rash right there. The rest of that looks good. And then here on the center cap, this brand Black Rhino, that is their logo. And it looks like it was etched into this center cap. Only on the front wheels though, the back wheels do not have that. Starting with this front right fender here, I see a gash there, a couple chips every once in a while. Looks like there was some touch-up work here. And then we have some touch-up spots right there. And a little spot there. A little scratch on that fender flare. Here on the mirror, we do have some gashes right there. Little scuff and typical rock chips. A couple rock chips on that pillar. Overall, that door looks good. Now you're going to have everyday washing scuffs and scratches, just typical little wear and tear. There's a scuff there. But overall, though, this paint for the miles looks really good. You can see the bumper is kind of popped out right here. And then looking at the back right wheel, we have some minor rash right there. And then see here on the center cap, it does not have the Black Rhino logo. Got the Toyo tires. Looks like some good tread left. And looking at the front end, you do have that replacement bumper here on the lower side. So the factory bumper was removed. So you're gonna have some gaps here and some parts that look like they're missing, but that's so you could fit that bumper on. You have a gash right here, a couple touch-up spots. You can see the alignment's off just a little bit here. A few chips. Overall, that headlight looks good. That blinker's nice. I see some scuffs on that plastic. You can see some wear on the bumper. And those fog lights don't move, so it must have been from something else, because all of that looks good. Typical rock chips. You can see some decent wear on this light, all the rock impacts. That alignment looks perfect. And then, of course, you're going to have your little impacts from rocks, little road debris, little speckles here in the paint, along with some chips. Notate some of the chips that kind of stand out. A couple up on the top side, a few over there. Overall, though, this front end looks really good for the miles. And looking at the engine bay, overall, that looks really good. Plastics are nice and clean. Of course, there's a lot of plastic, so you can't really see the motor very well, but everything looks good in here. Here on the back left side, that quarter panel looks awesome. Overall, that wheel looks good. I do see a ding right there. Got a scuff here, a couple scuffs on that plastic. There's a ding right there. And then a ding here. I see 2 chips on that wheel. The rest of the wheel looks good. That lower section looks good. The little rock rail's nice. Of course, you got your little rock chips, but overall, this side looks really good. Minus you got a couple dings. Everything else is just very minor imperfections. And then looking at the back here, this carpet looks nice. Got your spare tire here with some of your jacks and equipment. Got your cargo cover here, that looks nice. And then it is power. And we got the power close. Nice and soft. And then we do have a hitch right here. Looking at this back bumper, I do see some scuffs and scratches along this edge. That taillight looks nice. All of this is clean. That looks amazing. Absolutely gorgeous on this side. All right, looking at the interior, it is a non-smoker, and this thing is actually really, really nice for the mileage. That handle looks perfect. I don't see any wear on these buttons. All of this looks good. Upper section is nice. You got the memory seating, Bose audio, and I don't see really any scuffs on this panel. Now we do have some wear here, little scuffs every once in a while. That floor mat looks good. It does have some wear, of course, but nice and clean without any rips or tears. Now this bolster, you do have some wear here. It looks like a small rip on that seam. The cushion itself, though, is nice. This cushion looks really good. I see some wear here, a couple scuffs, little imperfections every once in a while. Here on the front right door panel, see a little imperfection here. That handle looks good. That lower section's perfect. The seat is memory on this side. Now we do have some dings in here, a couple scuffs. That floor mat looks really nice. Got some wrinkles here, but otherwise that bolster's good. It's soft. It still has a lot of the cushion left in it. A couple tiny scuffs here. That seat looks really nice. Now, I do see some imperfections here. Looks like a little gash. Then it kind of bubbled up. And a couple scuffs on this handle. Little one there and a couple on the edge. See some scratches on that trim. Very minor. The underside looks amazing. This top side looks good. Got your sunroof. Overall, this side looks phenomenal for the miles. Here on the back right door panel, a couple small scuffs, a few little imperfections there. This Bose piece looks like it fell, so it's just kind of hanging on just barely. All of this looks amazing. That seat back looks absolutely perfect. And then looking at the seats here, I see some indentions. It most likely had a car seat. The only real flaw I see is this little scuff here and right there. Everything else looks good. I do see some extensive wear here. A couple scuffs, little indentions. I do see some wear on the steering wheel. It's a little shiny in some areas. 168,000 miles. That screen looks good. The center console area you can see is nice and clean. I don't see any flaws that really stand out. That handle looks perfect. The inside of this is really, really nice.